What's up, everybody? Alright, so here's another one. Alright. The final discussion in this course is obviously subjective, so pretty much just me rambling. But I'm going to apply my critical thinking, and I'm going to use my daggum little brain and my big old head to have consideration of the work. Alright, so work, time, and experience that goes into making an extremely accurate weapon, especially at long ranges. Alright, we're talking about those long range laser beam looking things. Where would I draw the line at exceeding your customer's capabilities? For example, if your customer can't shoot a 1-inch group at 50 yards with an extremely accurate rifle, should he or she invest in creating a long-range nail driver? What would you tell a customer who comes into my shop asking, on my creative perspective, on actually making a precision weapon? So here's the big talk on this. All right, it draws back to my previous video discussion discussing firearms accuracy. All right, all those little things that are going to mess up your ability to accurately hit your target that you do, not your gun, which came from the previous video, would be if I have a customer that comes into my shop and they're like, hey doc, I want to be able to shoot the hairs off of a fly's butt at 100 yards. Well, I'm going to look at this Chris Kyle wannabe individual and be like, all right, so I've seen you shoot. I can make you an extremely accurate rifle, but I need you to be able to sit down and practice with it. Because if they're asking for my opinion, I'm going to be like, hey, regardless if I give you something that's designed by the best U.S. military sniper rifle builders, and I give you the best ballistic on paper and in the field ammunition for it, and I'm like, all right, you're all set here, and they go out and they go out there to go hunting, and they're over here trying to take out bears that are right outside in their back porch, and their shots are pinging all over the place, and they're more of a danger to Mother Nature than they are to the bear. They're please excuse my cat, she's being extremely stupid. If those shots are pinging all over the place, you cannot come back to me and say that that weapon is the reason for it. It's essentially, don't blame the artwork, blame the artist kind of thing. If I know that they are a complete horrible shot, I'm going to be like, hey bro, before you dump that money into there, take some shooting courses. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's hunting courses. Or even watch some YouTube videos, take some notes, go to your like local long range shooting range to where most people, zero their stuff or get ready for hunting season, and just figure out what works. If you figure out what works, figure out what's bad, figure out what's good, understand your shooting platform, figure out your natural respiratory pause, figure out how you have your ability to shoot in between heartbeats, which surprisingly is actually pretty fun to do. Understand where to properly put your finger on that trigger when you need to fire. Figure out the proper way to have your bone structure instead of using your muscles for that. Figure out what way it takes if you need to take a standing shot. How are you going to properly stand? Are you one of those people that have to have their knee bent almost 90 degrees, cock forward? Hey, if you got to shoot in the kneeling, do you actually put your knee on the ground, or are you doing a Slav squat? What works for you? What allows you to properly hit paper or hit that deer or what have you that you're engaging? May it be a washing machine down there in the middle of the desert. Excuse me. But if you're coming to me to put all of this time and effort into this, And I am extremely prideful on what I work on and what I do and what I'm contributing out there in the world. I'm not going to want you to be shooting the guy's target next to you on the range and be like, hey dude, where'd you get that gun? And it's like, hey, damn Doc's gunsmithing down the street, bro. It's like, I ain't going there. He makes crap guns. You can't hit anything with it. And this person for some reason has a golden charisma tongue. It's not him for being a bad shot. It comes on to me for apparently making a bad weapon. And it's like, watching videos and reading books can get you so far, but literally getting your hands dirty and having grease under your nails and having CLP soaked into your shirt is what makes you a good shot. And that has to be understood with most of the world. So with that in mind, I'd be willing to do it. Obviously it would try to take me to use all of my tack in my world to be like, hey bud, you can't shoot a 1-inch group at 50 yards. I can do this for you to completely negate the weapon in this case, but I need you to practice shooting, dog. So, as always, treat every weapon as if it were loaded. Never punch a weapon at anything not intended to shoot. Keep your fingers straight off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Keep your weapon on safe until you intend to fire. Know your target and what lies beyond it in between. Make sure you guys are having fun and staying safe. The things down in my description of my video, they may not be for you, but they might be for someone you know. So if you need any help out there, if your buddies need any help out there, send them those links. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. Love y'all. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. Have a good day, and goodbye.
Welcome to Dan Doc's channel.